Good morning. Yes, it is Wednesday, and you are back with George at Growth Point, growing as you're going through life. And it is Wednesday, the 11th of February, and trust that you are well. We're in the middle of the week, not so. Trust that the enemy is behind you, and the cross is before you, and you are focused upon that, of what God is about to do in your life, and to resurrect certain things for you when you find yourself in that place of wilderness, leading you to that well, the spring of life that God wants to give to you. Today, God knows you. Come on, God knows you. If God knows you, He knows all about you. He created you in your mother's womb. Come on. So God knows all about you. Sometimes we feel that God has left us. Not so. How many times during your spiritual battles in life you felt that God has forgotten all about you, that you just do not exist? You feel that God doesn't even know where you are. Well, God knows where you are. God knows your thoughts. God knows what you are going through. God knows the pain that you have. You see, David says the following in Psalm 139 verse 1. He says this: "O Lord, you have examined my heart, and you know everything about me." So David comes and he just bows down to God. He surrenders his all to God, and he says, "God, you know everything about me." Go and read that entire Psalm 139, and you will find gems there that will help you through your life, help you through your daily walk. One of these are the scriptures that you need to hold close to, because God wants you to be in a place of blessing, not in a place of hurt, not in a place of agony. God wants us to be set free from the bondages and the slavery of sin that holds us back of moving into the blessings that God has for us. You see, God has completed a complete, intimate knowledge of each individual, including our thoughts, actions, past, present, and future. That is how much God knows about us. He knows our beginning. He knows our end. He knows everything in between. You cannot hide from God. You see, David in this psalm points out our value as a person that God desires to fellowship with. If man had no value to God, why would God show so much interest in our lives? Why then did He create us? God created you and I to fellowship with. God had a purpose in mind for you. You see, God offers one a sense of being seen by Him, valued by Him, revealing that we are never alone, desiring a daily walk with us by leading one into the appointed blessings He has prepared for you and I. God has an appointed time for all of us. We set off our daily life by surrendering our day to God. I can't emphasize that enough as well, that we have to surrender our daily life to God. Each day we need to hand over to Him. Why? Because God knows you. You are not forgotten or pushed aside by Him. He is aware of your struggles, your trials, your temptations, and the good works He has prepared for you that He wants you to step into. So again, God knows everything about us. Now listen to this. David was appointed king over Israel by Samuel, God's greatest prophet. Yeah, removing Saul as king, but David remained serving his father as a shepherd until God's appointed time. Notice that David didn't, when Samuel anointed him, didn't run out from the room declaring to all, "I am now king, I am now king. Look, Samuel has anointed me as king. I'm going to be the king. I'm going to overthrow Saul's kingdom. I'm going to now establish my own." No. David, anointed king, still served Saul as his king, fighting Goliath for Saul and defeating Goliath for the king and the army of Israel. Do you know that if you look at the timeline from the day that he was anointed king to the day that he became king was 15 years. And in that 15 years, David waited upon God for him to step into that anointed position that God had given to him. Now, I don't know how long you've been struggling with your trials and your tribulations and your wilderness experience, but I want to say to you, if you continue to wait, if you continue to put your faith and trust in God, God will come through for you. So come on, Surrender those needs, surrender those desires to God, and watch God do an amazing work in you and through you.